So everybody is going goo goo gaga bananas in the real estate industry over what's going to happen with selling houses. Will buyers agents go away? Guys, we don't know what's going to happen. Keep grinding till they come up with it, whatever decision they're going to come in July, and we will deal with it. Just remember one thing. There's always going to be a seller and there's always going to be a buyer. Buyers agents are not going away. They're just not. We're going to the same destination. We're just going to have to take a little different route. That's it. But with that said, we all know who controls the inventory controls the business. So I was told when I first got in this business, you list to live. So we're always looking for a listing. We take a buyer because it's easy. To find a listing, it's much harder and much more expensive. Well, today, what I am going to show you is videos that get seller leads. That's right. A lot of times I hear, all videos, all you do is get buyers leads. Yes, because buyers are the easiest to get. But make no mistake, these videos and a lot of these same videos, they also produce sellers if done correctly. So we are going to get into that today. My name is Jonathan B.J. Hayes with The Real Broker. I train real estate agents on how to leverage and scale their business by using video content to produce and generate leads to get you to the closing table faster. Thank you for returning back to the Multiple Income Agent channel. Everybody out there, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and like the videos. Guys, I need your help to build this channel. Anybody out there who would like my help and would like to partner with me at The Real Broker, and I will show you and help you how to produce videos and grow your business, all my information is in the description below. You can book a time on my calendar. Our meeting is 100% confidential, guys. So it doesn't matter what brokerage you're at. What we discuss is between me and you, and that is it. All right, guys, so let's get into this. So I'm going to give you some videos that are going to produce seller leads for you. So the number one video you should be doing to produce seller leads, it's property tours. Yes, and that's the same videos I tell you to produce buyers. Here's the magic of it. A seller or a buyer, most time a buyer, I'll use me for example. Most of my buyers are coming from the Northeast. I'm in Florida. Well, Mr. Buyer who's going to be buying here, there's a very high percentage rate that he's also going to be a seller from where he's coming from, correct? All right. So you have that aspect of it. Plus, what's next? People that are selling their homes, they're looking at other buyers' videos, seeing who's doing a great job, and they're going to use them to leverage them because they know if they're showing a property and it's highlighted and it hooked me as a potential seller, they're going to do a great job when selling my house. We also can use these videos when you go on listing appointments. For me, it's the greatest thing ever. So let's say I have a seller that contacts me that found me on Google Business Reviews, let's say. Some of them never even saw my YouTube channel. But when I go into the house and I do that listing appointment, the thing that separates me that I personally use, I say, Mr. and Mr. Seller, look at this. This is how I'm going to market your property. Do you see how many eyes were on this property that I showed It could even be, it doesn't have to be a house I sold. It could be a property tour that I did for new construction. It's the fact that I have the creativity to create content and draw an audience. That's a huge selling point, guys. So number one, keep making those property tour videos. Number two, market updates. And now more than ever, it's huge because a lot of these sellers are hearing and seeing that, hey, houses are starting to sit longer, at least where I am in Florida. And I know what's going on in other states because my partners are telling me about it. When you create a market update, you can control the narrative, okay? So you can tell them and give your opinion backed by data of what is going on in your local market. Now remember, all markets are different. So you want to hone in on your city, your town, your community, and give them, I like to do it once a month, give them a market update and say, hey, if you're a seller, now is the great time to sell because they're offering 2-1 buy downs. Hey, if you're selling, sell, hurry up and sell now because I think something's going to change here in the future and the prices are going to go down. You get me? You control the narrative. The other thing I will tell you that a lot of us do not do, and I ask myself why, leverage your local MLS. That's where all this data is kept. If you don't know how to leverage it, drop me a comment below. I will help and show you how to leverage your MLS. You guys, we pay these dues every year. The MLS has all this data. You don't have to search all over the internet. Go to your local MLS. They actually have reports in there that will tell you each month in one-page summary, hey, this is how many houses were sold. This was the median price. This is the average day on market, all the above. And you can literally print it out and just read it verbatim once a month to your customer base, and people will start to run to you, sellers, because now you are the authority in your marketplace. Use those market updates every month. Number three, sellers tips. I know this sounds obvious, but I don't think we do this enough. Sellers tips, man. People who are out thinking about selling their house, they are scouring the internet and YouTube more than ever on, hey, what tip can I get that's gonna put more money in my pocket? You need to start making these videos and make them more consistently, all right? Tell people, hey, add mulch, fix your roof, paint, patch. Don't spend so much money in the kitchen because you're not gonna get it back. Hey, don't even dream about putting a pool in the backyard. It's gonna cost you $100,000. I'm only gonna get you 60 back. Things like that, people want to know, all right? Also, talk about the best time of the year to sell. So I'm in Florida. A lot of the stuff we do is seasonal. For example, best time for somebody to sell in the state of Florida, it's snowbird season. So essentially the second week of January till April 15 tax time, you have the most eyes in the state of Florida. That's the best time to sell, to get the most money in your pocket and have the most eyes on your house. Here is the other thing I will caution you on. So when you make these seller tip videos, check your ego, guys. They're not gonna get a lot of views, okay? Just know that. I liken it to this. You know how when we buy leads, a buyer lead is very easy to get. Like when you run Facebook ads, you can run a Facebook buyer's lead ad and you may get 10 leads a day. You can run a Facebook seller lead ad and you may get 2 leads in the month, but it's quality over quantity. So just know your views will go way down on these seller tips, but trust me, it is worth it. Keep doing it, because when somebody does call, text, or email you, there's a high probability that you're going to get a listing appointment out of it. Number 4, and I touched on this a little bit, but no matter where you live, and if you live in a high transient state like me, Florida, California, New York, where people are coming in and out, you must make relocation videos. Relocation videos, I don't care if you live in the smallest little quaint town in Duluth, just make them. And here's why. People are always moving from other places. When they move from other places, there is a very, very, very good chance they have to sell a house in order to move where they are coming to. Here's the magic. When you grow a network, when you reach out to people, and I would tell all of you, don't make the mistake that Jonathan made. Get to know other realtors in other places. Get to know every realtor in your city and other cities. Because when you do these buyer relocation videos, when they call you to buy a house in Port St. Lucie, Florida, remember, they're selling a house in New Jersey. You can have a partner in New Jersey that you work with, and you can collect a 25% referral fee. It's as simple as that, guys. So for a couple of phone calls, emails, and texts and a handoff, you could literally make $5,000 for essentially almost doing nothing. These relocation videos are magic in gold. Spotlight things that go on in your city, spotlight restaurants, towns, and tell them how you can make this process much easier for them and do the heavy lifting. I like to tell people in these relocation videos, hey, all you have to do is get approved and get the money, and a lot of them have cash coming from the Northeast. Let me handle everything else, the logistics, the getting here, the property tours when you get here. It makes them feel comfortable. And once you have them comfortable, they're like, hey, Jonathan, you took care of us. Do you know somebody? I know you live in Florida, but do you have a partner? Or can you recommend somebody in New Jersey that can help me sell our property and do just what you did for me here? It goes a long way, guys. So hope that information I gave you will help you spark some seller leads in your video journey. If you have any questions regarding this video, comment below, guys. I am a comment away. And if anybody is interested in partnering with me at The Real Broker, wants me to grab their hand, help them build their video business, come. I'd love to have you. We can do a lot more together. My calendar invite is below in the description, and everything we discuss is confidential. Guys, until the next time we meet, everybody stay safe and be blessed.